Internet troubles can certainly play a factor, and they are tonight. But we are back here on the Mustangs Baseball Network. It's the top of the 6th inning. Out toward right field. And internet problems. Audio only for now. Brady Lane takes ball 1 up high. Extra hitter at the plate. The pitch. That one's up high for ball 2. So 1 away early on. Right-hander Del Signal. It was a 1-2-3 last time for Garrett Knapp. The pitch from the right-hander is swung on and missed. It's 2 strikes on him now. And as you can tell, the score probably looked a little bit different the last time you were tuned in. After several home runs and a whole lot more on the offensive side, 14-9 Mustangs lead in the top of the 6th. Brady Lane at the plate with 1 out. He grounds one on to the left side of the infield. The fielding is Kersher. He throws on to first. And the runner is safe. He beats it out. So a nice little surprise there. Slightly delayed calls over there at first. And Cole Grable comes to the plate with a runner aboard. He's been good. Reached all 3 times, single and double. The pitch. That one shot out into right, over the head of the second baseman, bouncing and picked up by the right fielder, Stala. He throws on to second. It's a back-to-back singles for the Mustangs. They've got runners on first and second with 1 away. John Sharp at the plate now. Catcher has runners on first and second. Just 1 out. Del Signal steps off. Now he's ready to go. A walk, ground out, and a strikeout looking for Sharp so far tonight. Del Signal comes set, delivers the pitch. That one's out to center. Underneath it, Dewey. He makes the catch. Runners stay put, and there's 2 away. Now the 10-hitter, Josh Siegel, designated hitter, reached and scored. Lineup tonight. Calm things down after. Here it comes. Popped up foul off the back netting. Still 2 strikes on the designated hitter. Pitch. Chopped foul off the plastic home plate below him. It's a 1-2 count. Still, we'll do it again. Mustangs right back down here tomorrow at Pullman Park, trying to make up part of a doubleheader that was rained out last weekend. 1-2 pitch is out to center field. That one's on a line. Racing after it is Dewey. He makes the catch. Keeps the feet moving. A nice defensive play. We're through 5.5 on the Mustangs Baseball Network. Still, the Mustangs lead 14-9. The bottom of the 6th inning, Mustangs up 14-9, and it's a 10-run 7th inning mercy rule, which could come to into effect, but as of now, we're playing the full 9. Sean Dewey being pinch hit by Tristan Kensevich. Garrett Knapp back out on the mound. He had a good first inning of work. Fouled off is the first pitch. Oh, 0-1 count. And that one's outside for ball 1. Whether you've been with us all night for what we've been on the air for or just joining, we thank you so much here on the Mustangs Baseball Network. That one's fouled off down the first base line. It's a 1-2 count to the pinch hitter hitting in the 9-hole. Garrett Knapp in for his 2nd inning of work. That one's up high. 2-2 count to the left-handed hitter. All but one of those lefty bats for the Bulldogs started out on the bench tonight. The pitch. Down low for a ball. Now it's a full count for the Bulldog, leading this one off. Bottom of the 6th here. Payoff pitch. Inside, gets him on the back of the leg and maybe actually the side of the knee. He's going to take a moment and then sprints down on to first base in a little bit of frustration. So hit by pitch, we've seen a lot of those tonight, just like we've seen a lot of hits off the bat. Peyton Folk, the second baseman, comes up with a runner aboard and nobody out. 10-hitter for the Bulldogs. Knapp delivers a breaking ball in for strike 1. Comes set, delivers. Down low, ball 1. Counts all even. 1-1 pitch. Here it comes. Outside, ball 2. Third baseman Butler playing in on the grass, just a hair. Backed up on the outfield grass are the shortstop Lavrich and second baseman Grable. Throw over to first. Runners back standing. Kensevich has some good speed. The pitch. Fouled off. That one gets by the catcher Sharp. Off the bat of the second baseman Peyton Folk. Delivering the right-hander up high. Central Butler? Just Butler. That one early, way out early on the breaking ball. He shoots it foul. Was facing his own dugout by the time he finished that swing. Payoff pitch again. Coming up. Knapp gets his pitch. Now he delivers. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. So, scoreless for the inning. It's Marco VC. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Cooper Stalla on deck. 1-0. That one's shot through the left side. It's going to reach left field. Weibel gets down on a knee, fields it time. Ended up being the victim of a double play, but this time he's on base again for Stalla. It was Slater on the mound at that moment. Right-hander comes set at the chest. Delivers the pitch. That one's just off the end of the bat, foul. Sun's starting to set here in Butler. We don't have our lights on yet, which is slightly surprising. And darkness starting to set in, and I'd say give it about 20 minutes, you won't really be able to see without those lights. Hopefully those turn on soon. I'm sure they're in the process. Older stadium here. Butler makes a nice attempt at it off his glove, and he keeps it in the infield, which probably prevents Kensevich from scoring. But it's a single on a chopper down the left field line, and the bases are loaded. And it's Connor Medical who homered his last time. He singled before that. So, bases juiced, 1 out. Catcher Medical at the plate. Knapp comes set, delivers. That one's ripped over the head of Butler into left field. 1 run comes around easily. Another run in VC comes around. The throw is over the head of the catcher, but holding at third is Stala. It's a 2-run double for Connor Medical. And now he's just a triple away from the cycle. How about that? You don't see that too often. 2 players just a triple away. Still a lot of time to see one as well. So with that 2-run double, the score now 14-11. The first pitch to Kersher is out to right field. That one's toward the wall and off the top of the wall. Fielding it is Suvik. 1 run scores, another comes around, and it's a 1-run game. Kersher hit a rocket there. And all of a sudden, the tying run is in scoring position. And I don't think in any form of baseball that exists, you see very often a team score 14 runs and be in danger of losing the game. Mustangs are in that position right now. Called strike to Brendan Corley. And, of course, just on the first pitch there to Medical or to Kersher. So not a lot of time to give him any type of due diligence or introduction. That one is ripped down the line, and it's a home run. Another one. That one is over the fence. It's Corley's 2nd home run of the night. It's a 2-run shot, and the Bulldogs are winning this game. Can you believe it? 29 combined runs between the 2 teams. I mean, what do you even say? Lights are on here. It's just ridiculous. 15-14 Bulldogs. That one's ripped out into right field. It gets down off the base of the wall, and it's another double. This time, Andrew Catch. Psh, what do you do? If you are Ben Cosby, you must just be in disbelief. So, 5 straight hits result in 5 runs, and 6 have come across in the inning. Just 1 out still. That was Peyton Folk. And hey, we're only in the bottom of the 6th. We got 3 innings to go in this thing. There might be a mercy rule, but there is no run maximum. You can score as many runs as you like. This game is somehow not out of reach for either team. Just the bats have been doing some work. 29 runs between the 2 teams, and not often that you see 30 runs, but I would not bet against it. So with a runner on second base and 1 away, the 9th hitter in the inning to come to the plate, Tommaso Floro, will face Garrett Knapp. The 0-0 is fouled off. It's 0-1. Butler hustling over to cover that third base bag right away. You're going to need your reading glasses to read the box score for this one. That one swung on and missed. It's 0-2. Runner on second base is Andrew Catch. He just doubled off the right field wall. That one's popped up. After it is the right fielder, Luco. He squares up under it, makes the catch. The runner holds at second. Good throw into the infield. One hops on to Butler at third. There's 2 away. And that's the first time all night that Floro has not recorded a hit. So 15-14 in the bottom of the 6th. After 3 scoreless half innings, it flips right back around to what we were used to. Nico Mellogrand now, the only hitter not to come to the plate in the inning. The pitch, up high, ball 1. So Knapp only faced 4 batters in his first inning of work. The pitch, that one shot over the head of the second baseman into center field. It's going to be the right fielder, Luco, who picks it up. The run comes around to score. It's an RBI single. And it's 16-14, and I told you I wouldn't bet against it. 30 combined runs between the 2 teams. You can mark up your bingo cards. If you're playing baseball bingo, this is the night for you. So now it's Tristan Kensevich, who led off this inning with a hit by pitch. That one's down the first base line, and he's out on the ground ball. So the inning is over. We've played 6 full to score. The Bulldogs lead it 16-14. Seventh inning on the Mustangs Baseball Network. Kenny Lavrich, Daniel Luco, and Jordan Suvak, top of the order, coming to the plate. Lavrich is 3 for 4 on the night with a home run. That one's cracked to third. Off the glove and into the outfield. Kersher couldn't corral it, and it's an error on the third baseman, and Lavrich is on base to start the inning. So, to nobody's surprise, all of a sudden the tying run is already at the plate. One pitch, and that's all it'll take. Daniel Luco, he's walked, been hit by a pitch, doubled, and struck out looking tonight. Delsignol is still on the mound, which is pretty phenomenal, I gotta say. 10 runs given up, and he's back out there. Luco steps back in, right fielder who made an out in that last inning. Throw down to second on the steal, and the runner is safe. He didn't get the tag down in time, and they do not like that call in the East Butler dugout, but there's a runner on second. The pitch. That one's up high for a ball. Top of the 7th inning. Almost 9 o'clock Eastern time. Delsignol comes set, delivers the pitch, and that one doesn't catch a piece. 2-1 count. 1 for 2 on the night is Luco. 2-1. Up high, ball 3. Or ball 4. That one called for. So there's runners on first and second, and a small count error there. It can happen when you don't have a scoreboard to double check. No scoreboard here tonight. Just score books. Jordan Suvic now with runners on first and second. He drops down the bunt, pulls it back. Didn't really get much movement out of Kershaw. Earlier in the broadcast, we referenced Butler coming in on the grass on the attempted bunt, but you didn't see much action at all there from the third baseman, Kershaw. The bunt down again. That one is in play over and under the glove of the first baseman, Floro. And it's a bunt single for Suvic. So the bases are loaded with nobody out. Brandon Butler at the plate, trying to give his team the lead right back. They trail by 2 in the 7th. Step off. Rich doesn't retrieve back to third. The pitch, up high, ball 1. One and 0 count to Brandon Butler. 1-0. In there for strike, breaking ball, and that must have been the curve. Quite a bit of vertical break on that one. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he was just late. Pops that one out of play. And 2-1 now. This is the last time we'll see the East Butler Bulldogs in the regular season. That one's into left field. It's through. 1 run scores. And holding up at third is Luco. So it's an RBI single, and it's back to a 1-run game. Just bat on ball. And it's so rare that you see both defenses and pitchers struggling so mightily. It's not a good night to be a pitcher, that's for sure, but normally one of them takes advantage of having so much insurance, and you kind of see a blowout here. Mason Bevan's going to pinch hit for Zach Strideff. And of course, Bevan homered here on opening day. He takes strike 1. So with the bases loaded and nobody out, Mustangs still trail by 1 in this game. The pitch, that one's fouled off. An 0-2 count to the lefty slugger. What's even more shocking is that we haven't seen more pitchers for both sides, but I assume that probably comes with the fact that it's a busy weekend on the schedule, so you don't want to overuse your bullpen. That one's up high, so it's ball 2, Bevan. It's 1-2 count. Mustangs play 2 tomorrow in Butler, and then they go back to interleague play, face the Iron Bucks on Monday. They have Sunday off. That one's down low in the dirt. It's 2-2 now to Mason Bevan. 2-2 count. And the base is loaded. Nobody out. Righty delivers. Swung on and missed. Bevan strikes out. So there's one away in the inning for Carson Weibel. Still a 1-run lead for the Bulldogs. pitch from Delsignol is popped out to the right side. Underneath it is the right fielder in foul territory. It's caught, and tagging from third and scoring to tie the game is Luco. So 2 away in the inning, but we're all square at 16, and no chance anyone thought that that sentence would be said at any point in this game. That one's up high. Ball 1 to Brady Lane. Lane singled in the last inning. Hit by a pitch twice tonight. Once by Delsignol. The pitch up high for ball 2. Of course, the most fitting thing for a game like this would be for it to go to extra innings. The pitch. That one swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Two-one pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Went right back at him with the fastball. One away in the inning. 2 away in the inning, rather. Sorry. My mistake. Runners on second and third. That one's on the outside corner. Called for a ball. Leaving it to chance there. Just a little bit much for my liking, but I'm not the one in the box. The pitch. Outside, he walked him, so the bases are reloaded. Cole Grable has reached every time tonight. If he does so here, the Mustangs will have the lead again. The 0-0. Swung on and missed, and as soon as he let the bat go there, he knew that was a bad decision. Stops up on the follow-through. Oh-1 is swung on and missed. Back down with that slider, and it's clearly deceptive because he has been excellent at the plate tonight. But he's down 0-2. Top of the 7th inning, 2 outs, 16-16. That one's down low. Ball 1, 1-2 count. Butler on second, Suvik on third. Brady Lane over at first. The pitch. Down low, takes a bounce in front of home plate. Steps off. Back to third base is Suvik. Grable at the plate. Delsignol comes set, delivers. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. So the inning ends, and we're through 6.5, but the Mustangs retie the game at 16. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th, stretch time here on the Mustangs Baseball Network. Bottom of the 7th inning on the Mustangs Baseball Network, 16-16, Peyton Folk faces Garrett Knapp. The first pitch he sees is called for strike. 0-1 to the second baseman, hitting in the 10 hole. You want to say, oh, he's been active tonight. He rips one through the middle of the field out into center. So a leadoff single for Folk, but everyone has been active. So you can't just say this guy's had a good night or this guy's had a good night. Everyone's had a good night. Brady Lane's in behind the plate. He forgoes his extra hitter status, becomes the catcher. Marco Visi with a runner on first. Knapp, leg kick, delivery. That one's out into left field. Underneath it, Weibel, he makes the catch, one away. So one down for Cooper Stala. Still a runner on first base. That would be the go-ahead run. Knapp, ready to go. He delivers inside. Spinning out of the way is the right fielder, Stala. I mean, how about that? Just in the last 2 half innings, 9 combined runs. And that's really, you can look at a lot of innings and see that. That one is in for a strike. Not sure that there's entire agreeance on that one. Pitch from the right-hander Knapp. Down low for a ball. Right-handed hitting. Cooper Stala at the plate. Knapp winds, delivers the pitch inside for a ball. No reaction there. Very stoic at the plate. He's going to try and get that one, but it's up high. He walks him. So after the fly out to left field, a walk, and there's runners on first and second with one away. Still a lot of work to be done. Connor Medigal, the catcher. Medical has homered, doubled, and singled tonight. Called strike one to the catcher. Hitting in the 3-hole. His first time around was a sac fly, so he's been productive every single time. Recorded an RBI in 3 out of 4 at-bats. That one's a ball. Knapp comes set, delivers. The runner takes off on the pitch. The throw down to third is short. And a nice carom by Butler. Only one runner steals, so it's first and third with one out. Pitch was down low in the dirt. And Lane, who has not seen any action at catcher until right now. Don't know that maybe that arm is warmed up to be making throws. The pitch. Down low, and now the runner from first takes off, and the double play opportunity is eliminated. So it's 2 runners in scoring position, another ball. First base is open with one away. Knapp delivers. That one's out into left field. Back toward the wall, looking up, and it's gone. A grand slam for Connor Medigal. It is 20-16. You think the bats are hot? I'd say so. Oh, and my mistake. It's a 3-run home run. So it's 19-16. It can be a bit hard to keep track of. So a 3-run lead for the Bulldogs. They're getting hyped up as a strike is called to Evan Kirscher in their own dugout. 19-16. How about that? Evan Kirscher at the plate. The pitch. That one is out into shallow center field, making, oh no, it falls out of the glove. It was Grable who lost his footing on the grass. So an error on the second baseman, another base runner. Oh boy, it just doesn't end. Brendan Corley, 2 home runs tonight. That one's in for a strike. Not a good night for the ERAs. That is for certain. 0-1 count. Corley looking for his 3rd home run of the night. He rips one out into right center field. It gets down in front of Suvik. A good throw into the infield, cut off by Grable. And it's a single on the line drive. Looked like it could have easily been a run-scoring double. 1st and 2nd now with still just 1 out. So a mound visit from Cosby, and, you know, I would love to speculate what you can say at this moment, but when you've given up 19 runs as a defense on the night, what do you say? What do you say? You just kind of, I guess, realize you're only trailing by 3, which is what's even crazier than the fact that they've allowed 19 runs. 20 if it wasn't for my double checking of my clerical error. And with, you know, no scoreboard either here, which is kind of a rarity. Most of the nights we have operators here in the Rust Belt League, but with no scoreboard in tonight's game, this could be a little bit of box score hell for anyone who's putting that out. All right, so Andrew Catch, now the designated hitter, faces Knapp, and he pops one up on the infield. Butler trying to get underneath it, and it falls in foul territory. It's strike 1. The other wild factor that has to be considered is really the Mustangs are not out of this game by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, 3 runs is, it's an average inning. It actually could be an average inning. I guess we're at, what, 16 runs, and we're through. That one's out to right field, drifting foul. 2 strikes to Catch. So my math is not necessarily the best, but 16 runs, and they've come to the plate for 7 innings. So just over 2 runs an inning. That's a slightly above average inning. That one gets off the chest protector of the catcher. The throw down to third base is late. It's a 1-2 count to Catch. That one is swung on and missed. He strikes him out, and there's 2 away in the inning. Fastball in there. Second and third, 2 away. Tommaso Floro at the plate. He lines one to third. That one takes a big hop off the grass. Butler fields nicely. Throw on to first. The runner is out. So 7 full played, 3 more runs on the board for the East Butler Bulldogs. It's 19-16. We'll go to the 8th inning on the Mustangs Baseball Network. Top of the 8th inning. Mustangs back out to hit, trying to close this gap. And it's certainly possible, but it can get slightly demoralizing. Tristan Holland is at the plate, and I mistakenly said that the new catcher was Brady Lane, but it is Holland. It's 14 and 24, and obviously no announcements here in East Butler. Kind of a basic setup that we got here. So it took a moment for me to see the number. 24 versus 24 in this matchup. That one is outside for a ball. So the Mustangs trail by 3 despite scoring 16 runs. They're trying to forge a comeback again. The pitch swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The pitch, he struck him out. So the catchers continue to strike out. This time it's Tristan Holland. Josh Siegel now with 1 away in the 8th. Something tells me this final lead might hold. It can be hard to exert enough energy to score 16 runs. That one's down low in the dirt. Blocked nicely by the catcher, Medical. You got to keep going out and making plays. They've done it all night. Just haven't had the defense or the pitching tonight. And you of course, have to go back. That one's outside for a ball. To our pregame talk, where I referenced how the Mustangs have only won when their pitcher has gone 5 innings. Well, tonight, Slater just goes 4, but he gives up 9 earned runs, and generally that would be, I mean, of course, this season that would mean a loss, but generally that would mean a loss no matter what, but somehow still in play. Siegel walks, he'll go down to first. So with 1 away, there's a runner on for Kenny Lavridge. Top of the order coming up. Lavridge has homered, singled twice. He reached on an error last time. Right-handed pitcher on the mound, delivers, and that one's fouled off. The chest protector of the catcher, Medical. Off the knee pad, rather. He points down there, trying to clarify. We appreciate his help on the broadcast. He's a real production assistant out there. Well, we'll quickly tease once again. Mustangs are right back down here in Butler tomorrow night. They take on the Butler Blue Sox at Pullman Park for the final time this season. The pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Oh, 2, foul back just off the end of the bat. He's lucky he got a piece of that one. Lavridge at the dish, only strikes on him so far. Grove City College shortstop has been so good this year. He's trying to come through again for his team. He pops one up high, out into the shallow part of the outfield. Racing onto it is the right fielder, and he makes a sliding grab. How about Stala? Underneath that one, so a fly out to the right fielder, 2 away in the inning. Still that runner on first base, but with 2 away, it looks like Del Signol's night is done. So an odyssey of an appearance for him on the mound, and new pitcher will most likely be coming on here, or maybe they're just chatting for a moment. He's had one of his best innings in quite some time, so I would be shocked if they mound visit and don't pull him. He's thrown at least 80 pitches. A left-hander warming up in the bullpen. face the other way, so we can't see the number from our vantage point. So he's going to stay out there, which is wild. That is wild. He's in his 5th inning of work, but surrendered 12 runs. The pitch to the right fielder, Luco, is down low for ball 1. So 2 away in the inning. Top of the 8th. The pitch. That one doesn't catch a piece. It's a ball. Mustangs still trail by 3. Tying run on deck if Luco is able to reach. The pitch. That one's popped up. Drifting away foul. Now 2 strikes on him. Right-hander comes set, delivers down low and outside for a ball. Luco all ready to go, as is Delsignol. He delivers. That one is cracked into left center field. A hard hit line drive all the way to the wall in a hurry. Siegel's rounding second. He holds up at third. Gets the stop sign from Cosby. It's 2nd and 3rd on the hard line drive with 2 away. So Luco registers his 2nd double of the night. And Suvic now. And now it looks like it's going to be the end of the road for Delsignol. He's done for the evening. And what a 5 2/3 innings it was. ERA is going to be well up there, but he's going to hit the showers after a long relief appearance coming in to pick up the starter, Zach Thompson. We'll be back in just a moment. New pitcher on the mound for the Bulldogs. New pitcher on the mound, Shane Thompson, lefty coming in. First lefty we've seen tonight. We know that Catch, who pitches quite frequently, is another lefty that they can throw out there, but he's been playing as a pinch hitter tonight. So Shane Thompson on the mound, hard-throwing lefty to face Suvic. Suvic represents the tying run. He swings and misses, so he goes down 0-1. 2 outs, so this would actually qualify as a save, which, once again, crazy to say considering the score, but you assume that Thompson's probably coming on for 4 outs. Called strike. Catches the bottom right-hand corner. Takes time quickly. Now he's back in. Thompson gets the sign quickly. Comes home. Up high, doesn't catch a piece, and risky take there. Was high by a margin, but you never know. 2 away in the inning. 1-2 count to the center fielder. Lefty delivers the pitch down low in the dirt for a ball. Thought about it. Started to move those hips. Held back, and it's 2-2. Well, hope you'll join me tomorrow for that doubleheader at Pullman Park. Second game scheduled to get underway at 8:30, so we'll be done late. The pitch. That one's cracked out to right. It gets down in the gap. Fielded by the right fielder, Stala, into second base with a 2-run double is Suvic. It's back to a 1-run game. Oh, man, if that would have snuck by the right fielder, he could have had a triple. That would have given him the cycle for the night. But you'll take that. Runner on second, Brandon Butler at the plate. Tying run on second base. Butler is the go-ahead run. Outside, ball 1. Fastball just released it a little bit early. He comes around on that left side. Not a very steep arm slot. Pitch. That one's a ball. Breaking ball that time, just doesn't break enough. So it's 2-0. The pitch. Grounded foul. Down that first base line. Suvic was hustling like it was to win Game 7 of the World Series. Love the way that he's playing tonight. Really good hustle all around. Thompson signals to go through the signs one more time. Now he comes home. Fouls back. That pitch does Butler. We'll keep it rolling. 2-2 count. Right-handed hitting, Butler at the plate. Lefty pitcher comes set, delivers. Breaking ball, fouled off. Oh, and what a barehanded snack behind the plate. Off the top of the netting. He came all the way out to his right and made the play. Looked like it might have been no look, too. The pitch. That one is fouled off. Drifting way left into the woods. Thompson resetting, taking his time on the mound. Butler has a 2-2 count. Third baseman singled tonight in his last appearance. The pitch. Grounded up the middle onto the second baseman who fields Folk. He throws on to first and gets the out. 7.5 played, the score. Mustangs trail by 1, 19-18. Bottom of the 8th inning coming up. Garrett Knapp back out on the mound for the Mustangs to face Nico Mellogran. Extra hitter takes ball 1 inside. And yeah, you are reading that right. It's not a football game. This is baseball. 19-18 the score in the bottom of the 8th. That one fouled off. A little bit of reassurance that he was on that pitch. And he was. Timed it up pretty well. Right-hander ready to go. Down low in the dirt, blocked nicely by Holland. "6 p.m. start time tomorrow at Pullman Park." Right-hander delivers the pitch. It's swung on and missed for strike 2. So if Thompson comes back out for the 9th, he would be eligible for the save. He struck him out. Slider in there for strike 3 and got him to flail at that one. So Tristan Kenzovich, with 1 out, comes to the plate. Center fielder grounded out to first base his last time. The 0-0 pitch is ripped onto second base. Gloving it is Grable, and on to first with the out. 2 up and 2 down. Peyton Folk, 10-hitter second baseman, gets another shot. Folk's all ready to go. Knapp is in agreement with his catcher. He delivers and swung on and missed. Breaking ball again. That one's been deceptive. Where's that been all night? Slider's got people flailing in this inning. The pitch from the right-hander. Breaking ball, and it was fouled off the mask of the catcher. He was way late on it, but he still went after it. Was that maybe like a knuckleball? It almost looked like it was. I don't want to say anything definitively, but it kind of looked like some weird spin. That one's the fastball outside and low for a ball. Thank you for sticking with us all night long here. The pitch, that one's chopped on the ground. Foul. There's 2 away in bottom of the 8th. The pitch, that one's out to left side. Laverick Gloves throws to first. And the inning is over. So we're through 8 full. We'll go to the top of the 9th on the Mustangs Baseball Network. Bulldogs lead by 1, 19-18. Top of the 9th inning here on the Mustangs Baseball Network. Mason Bevan to lead it off for the Mustangs. He fouls one off. Bulldogs trying to close it out. A little bit of an argument about the score of this game in between innings. Left-hander delivers to Bevan up high. He's got 2 strikes on him. Thompson winds and deals. He struck him out. So 1 away. Bevan strikes out for the 2nd time tonight. Carson Weibel to the plate, left fielder. Lefty winds, deals. That one's into left field. Hit hard. Weibel, it gets down off the wall, takes a kick to the right. And it's a sliding double for Carson Weibel. That's the tying run. A runner on second with 1 away for Brady Lane. And oh my, what a story this would be if they can get that runner around to score. Left on right. First pitch to Lane is outside for ball 1. Lefty Thompson comes set, delivers. Inside for a ball. Doesn't catch a piece. As we already said, back tomorrow for another broadcast here in Butler. Thompson comes home outside for a ball. 3-0 count to Brady Lane. Wines delivers the pitch in for a strike on the 3-0. Three and 1 count now to the right-handed hitter. The pitch is up high for a ball. Lane walks, and now first and second with just 1 out. So the go-ahead run on base for Cole Grable. He's been able to reach 4 out of 5 times tonight. Walked, singled twice, doubled, and struck out his last time around. That was in the 7th inning, now the top of the 9th. The pitch from Thompson, that one's popped foul. 2 runners aboard in the top of the 9th. The pitch. Down low and inside. Just trying to get him to slow things up there, and everyone having a lot of fun on a Friday night in Butler. Pitch from the lefty. Outside for a ball. Approaching 3-hour mark in tonight's game. Here's the pitch. Down low in the dirt. Now a 3-1 count to Grable, second baseman. Thompson gets his sign, delivers in for strike. And a little bit of animosity, as I mentioned, forming between these teams. If they meet in the playoffs, boy, who knows? The pitch, that one's chopped on home plate, down toward Cosby over left of third base. Just a one-run game here. In the top of the ninth, tension's building. Thompson delivers the 3-2. That one's shot down the first base line to the first baseman, moves both the runners up. So with 2 away, there's runners on second and third. So that tying run just 90 feet away, but the Mustangs need a hit. Tristan Holland going to be the guy to try and get it. The pitch to Holland is in for strike. Goes down 0-1. Holland catching tonight. He came in to replace John Sharp. That one's up high for a ball. The pitch outside for a ball. Lefty delivers outside again. 3 balls now with 2 away. The tying run 90 feet away. Here's the pitch. That one is fouled off the catcher. Medical almost hung on to it. So you talk about a climax right here. The Mustangs down to their final out. Full count. Tying run 90 feet away. Pressure on late. Thompson ready to go. He delivers. That one's fouled off. We'll do it again. So the payoff pitch. And he stays alive. So one more payoff pitch. At least. Time called. Briefly, so you can exchange the baseballs. Make sure you're throwing a good one. And the pitch this important. Full count to Holland. The pitch. That one is popped up over to the right side, chasing onto it, and it falls foul. So again, three-two count. Catcher Holland to the plate. Came in to replace Sharp on defense. Now he is down to his final strike. Mustangs trailing by just 1. Lefty Thompson delivers the pitch. That one's popped up. Out towards second base. Folk makes the catch, and the game is over. Mustangs fall tonight, 19-18, and that was quite the game. Lasted for a while, and a lot of runs were scored. And in the end, they fall by just 1. But they're back at it tomorrow in Butler. Once again, Pullman Park is the site of tomorrow's doubleheader, the Blue Sox and the Mustangs. So, big time series coming up. You don't want to slip too far below 500, and after the loss tonight, got to make sure that you can bounce back quickly in tomorrow's action. We'll join you from Pullman Park just before 6 o'clock. As I said, doubleheader, 7 innings, so we'll be finishing up pretty late. Stay up with us and enjoy some Meadville Mustangs baseball. But for now, Mustangs fall in this one by 1 run, and how about that? A combined 37 runs. You don't see that all too often. So if you are disappointed about the Mustangs' loss, at least you can take solace in that you probably saw the highest scoring game in Rust Belt League action that will occur all season long. For now, Luke Burgess, thanking you so much for joining us here on the Mustangs Baseball Network. We'll catch you tomorrow from Pullman Park